Okay guys, hello again. You can hear me now? Please let me know if the voice is clear. I should start the class. I already mentioned some explanation about the outline file, as you can see, but you may couldn't hear me. Okay, it seems okay now. The voice is not clear. Okay, I try to speak more slowly and louder. Maybe the voice become a little bit better, but I think it depends on the internet speed and these things. Okay, let me start. And it's for all of you, it's not clear, or for some of you guys. Okay, it seems for some of our friends in the class, the voice is okay, but for someone, no. Maybe it depends on your internet quality or this thing. Okay, let's start. I hope it gets better. Okay, no problem. So, first of all, welcome to MIS class. Today is unfortunately we couldn't hold the class last week, and today is our first class. As usual, you may want to know about your lecturer. You want to know about my background. As you can see, I'm Mehdi Mansurizadeh. I graduated as a computer engineer in software in 2003. After around 5 to 6 years working experience in IT, I decided to continue my education. So I moved to Malaysia and did my master in MBA Master of Business Administration, specialized in IT management, and it's about almost more than 1 year that I'm working for Worldwide Science Malaysia as a lecturer. I do some courses. One of the main courses I'm lecturing in Worldwide Science is MIS, or Management Information System. We can be in touch. You can see my email through my email, mehdi79m@gmail.com. Not only in the class or about the class topics and what we have discussed in the classes, but also about the other things. If you need some consulting or anything, please do not hesitate to email me. Feel free to email me and ask your questions. In addition, we can be in touch also through Facebook pages. As you may know, Worldwide Science Malaysia has some Facebook pages. Some of you may already joined, or the other, I advise you to join the Facebook pages. I'm also there. We can be in touch also through Facebook pages. We can discuss our class activities or some extra activities related to our topics and our class. So after that, I prepared an outline file for you, as you can see in the screen now. Uh, in this outline, it's quite clear that we have 12 weeks. First week, which is today, it's more about introduction about the class as well as about the information system itself. After that, in the second week, week 2, we talk about IS strategy, and then in week 3 and 4, we consider database fundamental and networking fundamental. These 2 weeks we go more, we become more specific in IT infrastructure. The most important things in IT infrastructure is database and networking. These days in the business and economic, managers need to have knowledge about the database and about networking, about their features and how they work. It's it's a necessity for managers these days. After that, we move to week 5 and consider some enterprise applications, and then today's economy fast heading toward e-commerce. So for 2 weeks we will discuss features and characteristics of e-commerce and its security and payment methods, all these things. In addition to these 7 weeks, in week 8 we talk about knowledge management and decision making. Knowledge management also is very new issue that's been considered in universities, in top universities all around the world. It's very important in the business these days. Knowledge management, its application and usage is very important. So in 1 week we talk about knowledge management, and during this term you're supposed to do some assignments, which 2 of these assignments are group work, that you have to prepare the slides, reports and these things, and you need to present your assignments. 4 weeks, we allocated these 4 weeks, 9, 10, 11 and 12 for your assignment. 2 weeks for your first group assignment as a case study presentation, and the other 2 weeks for business plan presentation. So this one is an overview of all these 12 weeks of our class. We consider today as the first week. I owe you one session, 1 week, which was last week and cancelled. So we may need to arrange a replacement class for that one during this week, during the coming week, and I will let you know later about the exact date of this class. But at the meantime, if in chat you let me know what day you are free for having the replacement class, I will be appreciated. So everything clear about these 12 weeks, guys? If there is any question, you can ask. If not, you can move to the next part, which is your assignments. Okay, so as I know, you are from 2 different intake, June intake and October intake. I think the guys from June are in term 2 now, and they may be quite familiar with the system, with the classes, doing assignments, group work, and this thing. The other guys which are intake October. It's the first term. You may need more time to getting familiar with the classes and the class activities. Oh, okay. By the way, no worries. Everything is easy and clear. So I will email you this outline file after the class, or maybe tomorrow morning. You will have all the files and slides I teach in the class. The day after the class, I will email you the slides and whatever files I open in the class and talk about it. So don't worry. I will email you this outline file and also the slides. And I also try to help you to have our textbook. I check it's the capacity of the files around 24 something megabytes. So I try to maybe zip it in such a way, email it to all of you. If not, I found another ways and to help you to have the textbook as well. I will send you the book and the slides. One of your friends asked to sending all the slides and books in advance. I think you can reach to some, resources in the Worldwide Science website, if I'm not mistaken. And over there you can find the slides. By the way, week by week I send you the slides which is based on your textbook, and I help you to have the textbook as soon as possible. No worries, but slides please let me to send you week by week. This okay, let's talk about it later. These 12 weeks is your class outline. We have 8 weeks lecturing and 4 weeks you present. Actually, you are going to lecture during these 4 weeks. And the case study, I will select some cases and assign you to your groups, and cases will be selected based on what we have already learned during our class. By next week, your groups should be clear. You should make your groups. If you yourself can make the groups, quite fine. If not, I have to put you in different groups and let you know by the next class about your groups and your case. The cases that I am going to select for you guys will cover all the things, all the chapters we covered already during that 8th session. So your week 9 and week 10 case study presentation is like the overview of all the things we had in the class that you guys will present and talk about them for your friends in terms of case study, which helps to review everything during these 2 weeks. And the other assignment is the business plan. Later on we talk about it more. So let's go to the method of assessment part. For this term, we have 4 components in method of assessment. You will have 3 assignments, each got 30% of your final mark, and 10% will be for your attendance and class activities. So your first assignment, as you can see here in your screen, the first assignment is the individual assignment, which I expected you to prepare an academic paper in any of the given topic. The topic is e-supply chain management, RFID applications, e-commerce security, semantic web, natural disaster response systems, e-knowledge management. I choose these 3 topics for you to choose one of them and do some research about these. For example, the last 3 that I highlight, I'm more interested in you guys to focus on these 3. But if you'd like to take any of the first 3 ones, for example, e-supply chain or RFID or e-commerce security, it's okay, no problem. So what you choose one of these topics, one of this area of IT and information system, and go do some research about it and prepare like a academic paper. Talk about this technology, these applications. You need to have some, for example, introduction, some background, literature review, and you provide me with a very high quality work, which is your 30% of your total mark. We have no exam for this subject. We just need you to do 3 assignments and 10% for your class activity and attendance. Okay guys, your parents ask about what is semantic web, what is RFID. So that's why I want you to go and search and do research actually about these topics. These are the most recent technology and which is being used in IT, in business these days. So you need, as a manager, let's consider when you finish your MBA, you want to be a manager. So at least middle level or maybe high level manager. So you need to be familiar about the IT and information system. And these areas that I've been choose for your assignment are the most recent technology that you need to be aware about. You need to have knowledge about any manager all around the world need to be aware and need to have knowledge about these things, about the IT, about the information system. So this class, our aims is to help you to get some basic knowledge about the information system, manage and how to manage it, how to use it in your business processes and your business activities. So after that, it's your effort to enhance and improve your knowledge in this area. Okay guys, your first assignment is clear. We want to move to the second and third assignment. So your first assignment is an individual work. I want you to prepare a report, an academic report, not a slide or something else. You need to write something about what you have researched. I don't like it if you do some research and just copy and paste it. I want you yourself to read, research, understand, and write. Okay guys, clear? Okay. Let's move to the next page. So, your second and third assignment is a group work. For having the groups, I give you 1 week to make your groups. If you guys for next session already make your groups, fine, okay, email me and let me know before the class. If not, I have to shape to make your groups and assign you to the different group for doing your case study assignment and your business plan assignment. Okay, so please let me know as soon as you find each other as the guys that you can work. You need to work hard during this term. Please pay more attention to this subject, which I don't know, maybe it's becoming a little bit tough for you guys. You need from today onward, you need to work hard for this subject, because you have to do 3 assignments. The due date for the first one is the last session of your class, and the other 2 are group works. You need to work on them from right now on. By the next week, I assign some case studies to you. So from week 2 to week 7, which is 5 weeks, to week 8, which is 6 weeks, you have time to prepare your group assignment, your case study, and also you need to talk to each other, think about it. You need to bring in a new idea for your 3rd assignment, which is a business plan. I want it to be online business plan, e-commerce business plan. I think you already in the first semester you learn about business plan and these things. If not, if it wasn't enough for you, you guys need to do some research in Google. You can find so many things about the business plan, how to make a business plan. And so from this week, you need to start thinking and working on these projects. Unless you won't be able to finish it on time and you may lose your marks. So the group assignments also each got 30% of your mark. So 3 assignments, each 30%. The remaining 10% is for your attendance and class activities. So for each presentation, you may be given around 20 minutes per group to present your case. When I said present, I expected you to have the slide for your presentation. Without slides, it won't be very nice or good. I highlight this because of our experience in previous terms. Your friends just came to present something without any slide. They just come, talk about it, and finish. It won't be, nice, and it won't influence, and it won't get attention of the students, your audience, if you do not have any slides. So you need to have slides for both case study and e-commerce presentation. Please pay attention to this point. So, is it clear, guys? Assignment 2 and assignment 3. Okay, seems that it's okay, no problem. By the way, if you have any question and anything is not clear for you guys, you can email me, or better to be in touch in Facebook. So, The last thing for our outline file is our textbook. Our textbook is Management Information System, Managing the Digital Firm, 12th edition 2010. Kenneth London and J.P. London. This book is one of the books that's been teaching for few years and still is one of the resources for top universities. You can search it, you can search about it. This book is been teaching in so many universities all around the world. I have the PDF file of the book. If you cannot find it, please you yourself try to find the book, because the file is around 24 meg. I think it's very difficult to email it. But, try to find it somewhere online and download it. If not, I try to email. If it's not possible to email it, maybe through Dropbox or some other ways, I will manage it to have the textbook. Don't worry. And if you know any senior student in worldwide science, you can ask them to email you the file, because they all already have the MIS book. Okay, so outline is clear enough. I think it's clear enough. If you have any question about your outline, please let me know. Okay, the only thing is about your group. Please, I leave it to you guys to make your groups, because during our previous terms, sometimes the students themselves make their groups, but sometimes they didn't do anything. So I myself assigned them to different groups that they didn't like it. They was upset about the groups and these things. So for the 1 week, I leave it to you guys. You yourself go and find your friends and make your groups. And as soon as you make your group, please email me and let me know the group members' name. If not, I myself have to assign you, have to make your groups and assign you guys randomly to different groups. That's it. How many people in each group? I think, let me check, you guys should be maybe around 30%. 30%, we expected to have 6 groups, each group 5%. Yeah, 6 groups could be good. And so for each assignment we have 2 weeks to present. So 3 groups 1 week, 3 groups the second week. So this group could be okay. Maybe the guys from June intake, they already have their groups. No problem, you can use that one for this class also. And the new guys from October intake, you guys can have the new groups. And after that, to arrange and balance the groups, I may need to do some editing, maybe moving some guys from this one to that one to make all the groups same in terms of the number of people involving in that group. I think, guys, from June intake are 16%, right? And from October, I think 10%. Maybe some guys from the some previous terms will join the class. Okay, for now we are around 26, so maybe we have to assign you to the 5 groups maximum. So first we make our group based on 5% each group. If the number is just 26, fine, we have 5 groups, each group 5% plus 1 group, which could be 6%. If someone adds to the class, we can have 6 groups. Yeah, 5 people per group. In each group, 5 people. Yes. And about the presentation, it's up to you. I just want each group to have a group presenter or maybe group monitor or whatever other names you can, group leader, anything. I want each group to have a leader or monitor or anything to be in touch with me according to the activities and arranging the things, any questions related to your group. It's better to be one person for each group to be in touch with me instead of different people have different ideas. So I expected you to make your groups as soon as possible before the next session, next class, and email me. The leader can email me and says, okay, I'm the leader of this group and the members are number 1, Mr. blah blah blah, Mr. I'm not familiar with your names now. Maybe after a few weeks we can know each other more. Okay, to make your groups and choose your leader and email me and let me know about your group. And so I'll make the case studies ready for next week to assign you to your groups in order to have enough time to go through it, analyze the different challenges related to that case study based on the information system and IT. I don't know. I leave it. Your friends asked about making groups. I make your groups. I leave it for 1 week to you guys. If you cannot find and match your groups, I will help you. I just can randomly assign you different groups. Maybe now you are familiar with other groups. I don't want to force you to sit in other groups. After 1 week, if you cannot find your group mates, you cannot make your groups, I will do it, no worry. The only thing I want you to know, I want you to start doing your first assignment, which is the visual assignment. From today, after this class, you can choose one of the area. I gave you 6 area. You can choose one of them, doing some research about it. You need to get some, some academic journals and this thing, and go through it, read it, and learn as much as possible. And then start writing. Not do some copy. I would like to do research. I want you to read the book, journals, academic papers, anything you can find in the internet, and then write based on what you have read. Okay? And also from now you can think about your third assignment, because maybe the easiest one for you guys is the second one, because it's a case study and I give you the case, you go and find something about that case. But for assignment 3 you need to do some, to have some creativity and innovation. You need to maybe find a new idea. You need to have a new idea, business idea, and prepare a business plan for that idea based on e-commerce. I want you to be an online business. Okay, I think it's enough for outline file, and I will email you this outline file. Let's go to the chapter 1 of our book, which is about organizations, management, and network enterprise. Actually, chapter in this first part of our book is about these things: organizations, management, and network enterprise. But today we just about chapter 1, which is information system in global business today. So all you guys have the slide and everything is clear and voice is clear enough. Am I right? Yeah, as I told you, after the class, or maybe tomorrow morning, I will email you the files. Seems the voice also. Let's talk about information system. I want to provide you with some intent and some info about the information system. In business area, this is not anymore in the global economy. Lots of changes have been happened recently. The business areas totally changed in especially in developed countries and also in developing countries. So you guys from Afghanistan, or maybe guys from Iran or Middle East, we need to learn about this technology and these, and we have our knowledge and our information with them, with the way they are heading. We need to follow them. We need to learn how they use IT, information systems, to enhance their economy, to expand their businesses. So, subject is during this we're going to applying this knowledge into business and management. The only thing I can do is speaking more, slowly, and maybe you can hear me this way. Maybe because of internet connection or quality or speed in Afghanistan. Of this information system and information about the IT and applying businesses in global economy these days, especially for the managers, for middle to top to high level managers. No guys, my net is okay. My net is science will usually upload a record on Facebook and again.
Dear classmates and dear speaker, we cannot hear you very well, but I think now our classmates can hear me. We
Okay, wait guys for a while. Let me check. We can do now.
Salam, dear classmates. Do you hear me? My voice? If you hear, just write, yes, we hear Naveed. Yes, we hear Naveed. Please do like this. Yes, we hear Naveed. Because our teacher's voice is gone. We cannot hear. Now I see 3 people hear me. Hear you, what, who, me, Naveed. Yes, yes. I think there was some problem with our teacher's internet. So we hope that will be fixed soon so that we can continue the class. This is very interesting lesson. No, don't end the lesson. Don't end the class. Wait, maybe 5 minutes. You will come back. Yes, I am. We are waiting, all of us. So instead, what do you think if I start to sing something for you to make you busy or to tell a joke? No one is talking anything. Okay. Okay, your laptop is ending. So please recharge it on a battery. I cannot see the presentation, otherwise I was presenting it for you, all the class. Mr. Ardak, which kind of song do you wish? Please just tell me. Because it is in recording, be careful. Do you hear me loud and clear? Okay, Mr. Shakib. Ghazal, Abdullah Mukri. Okay. Mr. Wafori is asking what was the main point. The main point was introduction of the lesson of management information system. and we studied 12 weeks, and we only missed 1 week, which the teacher wants to make another week lesson this coming week, one day, maybe someday, which we'll discuss at the end of the class. And he also presented the lessons topics for the 12 weeks, and also gave us information how to prepare the individual assignment, and also to choose group works and to prepare for the group assignment. And the topics was shared, and he will send an email for us sharing the subject contents and assignments. I don't know, Tuesday for the last missed class. I don't know, it depends to all of our classmates. If everyone agrees, that's good. Let's do it Tuesday. If they don't agree, maybe another time. Six parts in the first session, personal work. Yeah, I don't know, the teacher has gone somewhere, maybe it's a problem with the internet, so he's going to fix it now, but what are they? What are they? The 6 parts in the first session, personal work. Personal work. There was no 6 parts personal work, Mr. Faisal. Okay. We are going to do an election. Who wants to be part of our team? We already have 4 people, 1 person we need. We want to do an open eye election, so just candidate yourself. We want to cast ballots and see who is going to be the winner. The 6 topics. E-supply chain management and some other things. Like you said, you can choose. The topics are coming. Who's changing that? Akmal. Mr. Akmal Wardak, he will become the host. Okay, no, don't go to other slides. Go back to Mr. Akmal. Go to the first slide. No, go to the outline. Yes, now. Good. Go to the first one. First page. It's second page. No. In the outline MIS, just there is 2. Go to first page. Yes, now this one. Now this is the management information system. And you can go down, and down. Method of assessment, individual assessment. This is, you can copy it from the screen.
Okay guys, you have my voice or not now?
Good sir, we can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I go mute.
Okay. Voice is clear now, okay. Okay, I don't know what's the problem, but seems now it's okay. Let me do the lecture very fast. We are going to lose our time. Okay, very good. So some of our objective for this chapter, this information system introduction actually, is first explain why information systems are so essential in business today. Then define an information system from both technical and business perspective. After that, identify and describe the three dimensions of information system. And so now voice is okay, but we have problem with this slide. And finally, assess the complementary assets required for information technology to provide value to a business. Okay, let me give you some statistics about the amount of investment in IT and information system in United States. As statistics show, in US in 2010, and let me give you some statistics and some information, and then we discuss about this graph that you can see in the desktop. In 2010, US invest something around $560 billion on information system, which divided to three categories: hardware, software, and telecom equipment. In addition to that amount, around $800 billion invested and spent on business and management, consulting and servicing, which mostly using for redesign the business operation and business processes. Guys, can you hear me? Okay. Okay, let me do it very fast. So they spend another amount to, to take advantages of the new technologies. So one of the, in your book, usually at the beginning of each chapter you have a case study to have a look at, and here we have Toyota, as you can see as a title, smart systems and a smart way of working helped Toyota become #1. The problem, it was tough competition and demanding customer. And the solution which Toyota took, it was redesign order and production processes. Okay, and how they, they redesign their order and process to reduce cost, increase revenue, and improve customer service. The technology they have used is, it was Oracle e-business suite. Later on in database chapter, you will learn more about this kind of system. But this system helps Toyota, to build cars to order and forecast demand and production requirement more accurately. And so this system helped them to, demonstrate an emphasis on their IT roles and for using to analyze the market trends, monitoring the quality, efficiency, and cost, and also illustrate the emerging digital film landscape where business can use tools to analyze critical data. So Toyota, for being survived and for becoming #1 in the very competitive environment of automotive and car making, try to use IT and information system. in such a way to help them to analyze the market, to analyze the critical information in the market, in order to help them, to expand their, business and in this market. Okay, guys. So next slide. So as a manager, most of you may working for firms that need to invest on information system, and you need to convince, maybe some of you guys working as a head of IT department or something, so you need to convince the managers, the investors to invest in their IT by showing them the result and the effect of the investment that developed countries have, and the amount of money they have spent in IT information system. It was a graph, if I'm not mistaken, it was in slide 2. I think since we disconnected and connected, this slide not work properly. Let me close this one and re-upload this slide. Maybe it's more it works much better. Now it seems not working very well. Okay, in this slide, information technology capital investment in United States. As you can see, from 1980 to 2008, the total investment, the upper trend graph, it shows the total investment in the United States. As you can see under the graph, information technology investment defined as hardware, software, and communication equipment grew from 34% to 52% between 1980 and 2008. 52% of all the investment in United States of America is on IT and information system. Can you believe it? 52% of investment in a country. That's why you can see the result of this huge investment all around you. So you are the managers in your company, or you have your own business or your company. You need to be aware of that. You need to spend money. You need to invest. I'm not going to say you need to invest 50% of your capital budget on IT, but maybe you need to consider budget for your IT department. And as a manager, you should be able to wisely decide how to invest and where to invest this amount of money. If you make wise choices, your firm can outperform their competitors. If you make poor choices, you will be, wasting your money, you're wasting your valuable capital. So this subject, MIS, Management Information System, is helping you to make wise decisions about information technology and information system. Okay, guys. Okay, it seems okay now. One of your friends became the presenter, but now it's okay. So I said, as a result of these, massive spending and investing, we can see around us every day how people conduct their business by using those technologies, by using the new and emerging technologies. For example, cell phones, Blackberries, iPhone, email, online conferencing, e-learning, all have become essential tools of business these days. I think all of you, agree in this. All these kind of things I mentioned are very important, are necessary in doing business these days. Also, statistics reveal that 89 million people in US access the internet using their mobile devices in 2010, and by June 2010 more than 99 million business worldwide had their .com website, internet site registered. The reference is very signed 2010. As for example, then the other example is newspaper leadership continues to decline. Okay, and most of you guys using the the online news. For example, in United States, more than 78 million people receive their news online. The other thing is Facebook, social networking. Social networking site is attracting millions of people monthly all around the globe. And business have been starting to use social networking tools to connect their employees, customers, and managers worldwide. Most of the companies these days have their own Facebook pages. They used to connect their managers to their customers. For example, as a very clear example is our institute, Worldwide Science. Worldwide Science have different Facebook pages for the lecturer, for the English classes students, for the Farsi students, for different intakes. These groups, the lecturer join, student join, head, director of study, all the people are joined in these groups, and you can discuss the opportunities. It's a very good opportunity to discuss with your lecturer during the weeks, not only 2 hours of our class. You can be in touch with me during the week, 24 hours a day, through our Facebook page. You can talk about strengths and challenges and weaknesses of the system with the managers. That's the result of that huge investment in IT and information system. So these days all the businesses have their own Facebook pages. And you can see, for example, Worldwide Science use it to increase, to enhance the teaching quality. During the week, we can discuss some topics, we can discuss some case studies, we can do some extra activities by using of this technology, by using Facebook as a social network. Is it right, all these things, guys? Have you used this technology to conduct your business, to be in touch with your customers? If you have some experience, I think yes, all of us use these things, this technology these days. So now, what makes this management of information system the most exciting topic in business is its continuous changing. As you know, the IT and the business is very fast growing and it's changing a lot, continuously changing. Not only in technology itself and management use of this technology, but also in their impact and their effect on business successes. New businesses and industries appear, old ones decline, and successful firms are those who learn how to use the new technology. If you, as a manager, learn to use the technology, your firm, your organization, your company will be successful. You will be able to outperform your competitors. So, as a result, there is an emerging, digital firm. What is digital firm? We're going to explain what is digital firm, and then talk about the strategic business objective of information system. What do you think, guys? What is digital firm? If any one of you wants to talk, you can raise your hand or I can pass the mic to you. What is digital firm? What do you think? If any one of you guys want to join the class and try to define digital firm, I can pass the mic to you. Your friend said eBay, Amazon, the internet is digital firm. Maybe, but maybe not. Okay. Lida Akbari, let me pass the mic to you.
Hello?
Okay, we can hear you now, but unfortunately your voice is not clear. And unfortunately I cannot hear your voice clearly.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, sir?
Yes, Miss Lida. Okay, we can hear you now. What do you think about digital film? Can you explain it for us?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, your voice is okay now.
Hello? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, Miss Lida, yeah, we can hear you now.
Hello?
Oh, I think she herself cannot hear us. Okay, no problem. So some of you guys in chat window talking about digital film. Let me provide you with a very comprehensive definition of digital firm. Digital firm is one in which almost all of the organizations significant businesses relationship with customers, supplier and employees are digitally enabled and mediated. So all the activity in this firm, in this organization is digital. Only we can say Cisco or IBM or 3M going very close to become a digital firm. We can say, for example, IBM and Cisco are the digital firm because all their business activity, we still not 100% sure, but we can say are close to become digital firm. Cisco, 3M and IBM. So in such a firm, in digital firm, core business processes are accomplished through digital network spanning the entire organization or linking multiple organizations. Business processes, I said business process. What is business process? Business process refer to a set of logically related tasks and behaviors that organizations develop over time to produce a specific business result. So all the activities that a business do to gain to the final result, we call it as a business process. And in a digital firm, all these business processes perform and utilize in digital way. For example, these things can be developed, these business processes can be develop a new product, generating an order, creating a marketing plan, and also hiring an employee. All these things can be done digitally. There is some issues that we can consider, for example, time shifting or space shifting. 24 hours a day, 7 days of a week. The business is working, the business is run because it's online in the digital environment. And also we can talk about space shifting. The businesses are not now limited to their boundaries and to their geography, to their national environment, but they are involving global environment all around the globe. That's why we said digital firm using internet to drive every aspect of their business. The other things after that, when we know what is digital firm, what is business process, we need to know about the strategic business objective of IS. There is growing independence between a firm's ability to use IT and its ability to implement corporate strategies and achieve corporate goals. For example, what a firm needs to do in 5 years. For example, you start a business, or you may have your business, what you need to do in 5 years depends on what its system will be able to do. You need to establish that infrastructure in such a way to be able to plan your, for example, next 5 years. For example, these things can be increasing market share, can be becoming high quality product, low cost product, developing new products, increasing employee productivity. All depend more and more on the kind and quality of information system in an organization, in a firm, in a business, in a company. Especially business firms invest in information system to achieve these 6 strategic business objectives. These objectives are operational excellence, new products, services and business models, customer and supplier intimacy, improve decision making, competitive advantage, and finally survival. For example, operational excellence will result in higher level of efficiency and productivity. For this, operational excellence, the very good example is Walmart. You guys, please be noted. Maybe some of you from the first semester, some of you in the second semester, but in MBA, in business study, in all the business school all around the world, you learn the things, you learn the lectures based on the case studies. You should get acquaintance, you should look the case study as your friend, as your close friend. The case studies help you to learn. Everything is in the cases. If you find the book and have a look at it, all your books are, teach and bring the case study as an example. Teach, bring another case. In each chapter you may have more than 5, 6, 10 case studies. So, case studies help you to learn as much as possible. For example, as an operational excellence, I will refer you to study Walmart. As a new product, service, and business model, we can consider Apple. Apple and Steve Jobs, and these guys' innovation change the world, change the way we look at the music, change the way we use the graphic. These new products, service, and business models talk about and try to describing how a company produce, deliver, and sell a product or service to create wealth. So Apple can be considered in this part. Also about customer and supplier intimacy. If a company between have a very good relationship with its customer, the result is profit. You have very good relationship with your customer. What's the result? Profit, because they become your loyal customer and they bring the new customer to your market. So finally, it resulted in your profit. And if you have a very good and perfect relationship with your supplier, intimate relationship with your supplier, what will be the result? The result is declining the cost. And about the improved decision making, okay guys, you give some comment in chat, but I'm so sorry, as I have to finish our lecture before 12:30, as our time in Malaysia is 12:15 now. I'm afraid maybe in 2 hours the class automatically ends. So let me do it very fast. So as an improved decision making, it means right information at the right time. Help to improve the decision making. I think all of you agree in this one. If you have the right information at the right time for the right person, that guy will make a very good decision. As example for this part, you can consider Verizon and its web-based dashboard. As a competitive advantage, if a company achieve one of the above mentioned, for example, operational excellence, new product, customer intimacy, supplier intimacy, improved decision making, you already reach the competitive advantage. For example, Apple, Walmart, UPS, all can be considered here. And finally, survival. In survival, you should consider that investment is a necessity of doing business. For example, in 1977, Citibank was, built, the first created, invented, whatever word you want to use, invented the first ATM machine and survived its market, business, and enhance its business and its in the banking industry dramatically. And in few years they made a very big gap between in the banking industry between they themselves and their competitors. So they force the other banks in the banking industry to create their ATM machine to make it easier for their customer to do their banking transaction. These are the examples of strategic business objective of using information system. Information system helps to gain these objectives. Next, in this slide, you can see the interdependence between organization and information technology. As you can see, a business firm here, business strategy objective and business processes. On the other side is information system, which is divided to software, hardware, data management, telecommunication. And as you can see, it's mentioned that there is a growing independence between a firm's information system and its business capabilities. It's very clear in the slide. And next, so we need to know what is an information system. What is IT? What is information system? What's the difference between IT and information system? IT consists of all the hardware and software that a firm needs to use in order to achieve its business objectives. All the computers and their software you can see all around you is IT. The tools, equipment. But IS or information system can be defined technically as a set of interrelated components that collect or retrieve, process, store, and distribute information to support decision-making, coordination, and control. Information system may also help managers and workers analyze problems, visualize complex subjects, and create new products. I hope by this definition you can realize now the differences between IT and information and IS, information system. You know, whenever, based on this topic, whenever you add people, places, and their experience of using IT, you reach to IS. IS means using the IT in your business to enhance your business activities, your business processes, in order to be able to have a on-time decision making, high quality decision making. These things help you to realize between IT and IS. Another time I repeat the definition of IS. IS can be defined technically as a set of interrelated components that collect or retrieve, process, store, and distribute information to support decision making, to support coordination and control of the system. Information system may also help managers and workers to analyze the problems, visualize the complex subjects, and create new products. In the next few chapters, you will learn more and more and more about the usage of IS and how, for example, here we said it can be used for analyze problems. In the next chapters, you will learn how IS, with which tools IS can analyze the trend, the market trend. The other thing is the three dimension of information system. Information system, as I said, it's not IT. IT is only one dimension of information system. The other two dimensions is organization and management. So IS is not just a technology. Information system, here in the circle you can see information system. Data is in one side. Information system get the data, do some process on this data, and make the information. Actually, information system is like a system. It has some input. The input is raw data, raw material, do some processes, and the result is the information. Information is the categorized data, as you can see in this slide. So it's like a system environment. And in the next slide, you can see what I said. There is some input, some processing, and some outputs. These are internal and information system, internal processes of information system. But in this environment, we said the organization involved and the management also involved. So the outsiders in this environment can be supplier, can be our customers, regulatory agency, stakeholders, our competitors. They are in this environment. So we should consider all of this together. Each information system help us to remain, survive, and to gain the objectives as I mentioned earlier. And we said information system has three dimensions: organization, technology, and management. And the core is information system. So, as it is clear, using information system effectively require an understanding of organization, management, and information technology shaping the system. So you should be a good manager. And now about the management. You should know your organization and organization processes. And you also, as a manager, need to be you need to have some technology knowledge, some IT knowledge. All these three dimensions together make, make the information system and help us to use the information system in order to reach to our objectives. And if you want to have a business information value chain, I can refer you to this slide. As it's clear, we have business processes here. Business processes can be supply chain management, enterprise management, customer management, knowledge management. All these things we'll consider in the following chapters. And we also may have some management activities like planning, coordinating, controlling, modeling, and decision making. Please be noted, all these things there was in IS definition. So IS is not IT. IS is using of IT, managing IT for decision making. Data collected and stored. Data transformed to the business system. And data disseminate into two different parts. Some business processes, some management activities. And finally, result in firm productivity and strategic position. Very clear business information value chain. I hope you like it. So, since we are running out of time, I bring the case study for you as a UPS competes globally with information technology. UPS, as you all may know or familiar with this company, UPS stands for United Parcel Service. As you may know, no voice at all. Guys, you do not have my voice. Please let me know if the voice is clear enough. Okay. UPS started in 1907 by two friends, Jim Casey and Claude Rain. They were teenage at that time. By their two bicycles and one phone. But they promised the best service and lowest rate. UPS is a parcel service. Like these two guys, two teenage started like for example, postman. Okay, but now after around 100 years, if I'm not mistaken, UPS is the world's largest ground and air package delivering company. Very interesting case. You can go through it. UPS, it's at the end of chapter 1 of your book. UPS now has something more than 400,000 employees, more than 96,000 vehicles, and they got the world's 9th largest airline. Today, UPS delivers 15 million packages and documents in each day in US as well as all around the world in almost around 200 countries. So, since we have no more time, please, I want you to go through the UPS case study. It's at the end of your chapter 1, and you can also find something in the internet and about their information system and the technology they use. And I want you as a volunteer, some of you as a volunteer for the next session, to come and talk about the UPS, for example, for 5 minutes, or maybe we can discuss it in the through Facebook during the week. I may bring some challenges in the Facebook for you guys. You can check and we can discuss it, or maybe some of you guys may like to share with us at the beginning of the next session and talk about UPS case study. Yeah, of course, as I said, I will email all the files I am using during the class. Tomorrow morning I'll email you the outline file as well as this slide. No worries. Okay, thank you guys. I would like to thank you for your attendance and your attention to the class, and I'm sorry for any inconvenience during the class related to the voice problem and these things. By the way, class is recorded. You can also refer to the recorded file. And the next class, as I said, we talk about the IS strategy. The next class, let us be in the same day, Thursday, but I need to discuss with Mr. Alizadeh and Worldwide Science Malaysia to arrange another class for replacement, as a replacement of our last week class. By the way, please let me know what days you are free, guys, and it's better for you. Okay, if there is any question, please do not hesitate to ask. If not, I would like to thank you again for your attention to the class. I think the 8th holiday is on Friday, am I right? Your friend asked about the 8th holiday next week. Yeah, I think the holiday is on Friday, but our class is on Thursday. No problem. No, please let me send you the slides after the class. If you have the slides before the class, there is nothing new in the class for you. You can refer to the book, read it in advance, but for the slides, please first doing the lecture, and the day after lecture I will email you the slides. Yeah, Friday you definitely will be off. Thursday, next Thursday. See you guys on next Thursday. I don't know, guys, discuss these things with the academy and person in charge. I just have to run the class and do my lecture. Please talk to the Worldwide Science, but we already missed one week of our class, so it's better to have class next week. Okay guys, thank you very much for your attention to the class. I see you all next Thursday. Have a good night. Goodbye.